It's your favorite guest, Azirabi. I'm here with
Crazy Grandma.
Crazy Grandma. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Happy to see you.
Thank you very much.
So, ma, I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question goes like this: at what age will a female child get the flower?
If I hear you correct, you have some questions for me.
Yeah.
And the question go like this when I not this class. Let me break it down. You said you have a question for me.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
the question is about when your female child can get entangled, intimacy with a guy.
Yeah.
Okay. If you ask me, let me break it down.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We are with you.
If you ask me as an African mother,
Okay.
I would say, as an African mother who is also a child of God, I will say my female daughter should actually lose her virginity to her husband, even if we know one.
Ma'am, excuse me. Do you want to tell me, like, okay, what if your child, like, is 30 years old, so it's something years old, like, she should keep waiting till the right man?
Let's not say my child.
No, sorry, not your child.
Let's say if a person
Yes,
is
yes.
waiting
Yes, yes.
to meet the right person, and the person is 30 or the person is 27,
Okay.
and I will still advise, if your hope is alive and if you have good behavior and you have this understanding that you will still get married,
Okay.
yes, keep it.
Wow.
And you know why I changed it if my child, because I've already prayed and I've already believed that my child no go reach 27 before she go marry.
God no go do am.
Thank you very
God no go
much.
do am. They train your child well.
No, I dey train am.
Yes,
train am.
yes. Okay, okay. But you know, some people will prefer to disflower before they get married. Like me, I'm filled.
Let's not go there. You have another
So,
question?
ma, I want to ask you: did you disflower before you get married, or is your husband that? Don't be angry.
Like I said, the fact that we did not do it does not mean our children will not do it.
Okay.
You understand? The fact that we got broken before we got married does not mean it's okay for our children to be broken before they're married. So my wish as a mother is that my child meets her husband or his wife first, then they give it to them.
Wow.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. But I hope you know that it's not by who disflower you or who.
Yes,
It's not like that.
Yes, that was
Okay.
said there.
Mm-hmm.
Morally, anybody that is not married should not look for. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am. But you know, some people will be like, how do we test it?
Because they are testing it does not mean it's right. As somebody who is a child of God, my Bible tells me marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Ma, I see you're smart.
I'm not just smart, I'm rooted.
Wow.
I'm an
wow.
African woman with culture,
I know
cultural
that.
value. In those days, the blood on the bed is the pride of a father and a mother.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
just that we not hear word. God will let our children hear word.
Amen. Another question goes like, if you have a male child, after growing up, he turns out to be
Hey, wait.
gay.
Hold it. Go on like this. Lion not a born goat. Yes. So, e no go happen. Don't use me.
No, ma, I do not pray for you to
Yeah,
happen to you.
but if we have a parent that have a kid, a boy that end up liking the same gender, I pray for strength and the grace of God for such parents to be able to handle that child. And at the same time, it's not good for a parent to throw away their child because of their sexuality, whether you like it or not. Your child is your child. Excuse you, yes.
Okay, ma.
Your child is your child, regardless of the sexuality wey your pikin come go collect. Na you go come dey fire am with prayer, fire am with talk, because they say nothing God cannot do. Yes, you don use the dirty water to throw away the child. You no go say because of that one you go throw away pikin wey you carry for 9 months. Yes.
Ma, but to me, I cannot.
No, but again, before we come, another question. Leave I don pray reach.
What advice can you give to those men that beat their wife on a daily basis? Like some men beat their wife to death.
Some men. Okay, first of all, I will say these are men that are dysfunctional. Men who up here are not okay.
Okay.
People who up here is not balanced. And I want to put it in upbringing. Because as a parent, I'm not training only my girl child, I'm training my boy. So if I'm raising my boy to be a good husband, I believe every mother there should do the same. So when you have a son that is putting hands on the wife, obviously they learn it from the house. Kids pick things from parents.
Yes.
Maybe that person that is actually putting hand on his wife learns it from his parents. Maybe that's all they know. Because children are children. You don't teach them anything that is outside from what they see. So I will believe that most parents, most men that hit their wife took it from maybe their father does that to their mom. That's it.
Mama, where there's some women will be like, leave the marriage. They will be like, I am not going, God will change the man. And at the end of the day, something bad will happen.
I'm not that kind of a Christian or that kind of a child of God that believes I would poof inside marriage.
Okay.
I believe that any woman should poof inside marriage. I believe in separation. You can separate and let everybody go and examine themselves. If it's working, fine. If it's not working, you understand. So anybody that is staying in an abusive marriage and after everything you see the man is still doing and you are still there, you are on your own, God will ask you a question when they proof you reach there. God will ask you, is it that one I send you? So if they are hitting you and you are still in the marriage, I think something is wrong with your head.
And some men will be like, if you don't have anything to bring to the table, I'm not getting married to you. Moreover, we bring a lot to the table. We as a woman, right? We giving birth already is a lot.
Okay. Then after giving birth, what else? Do you just give birth without doing anything? At times, I have this understanding that most men that ask women what they bring to the table is because they've seen that most women they ask those kind of questions do not have value, do not really have anything aside what is in between their legs, or like you just said, having kids. There's more to having kids. You raise the kids, you teach the children. You just said something now that what happened to men that are hitting their wife. It's part of responsibility. A mother does just not give birth. After you born, you go train the pikin. So if a man is looking at you and asking you what do you bring to the table, maybe the man is already seeing you like someone that is not competent. It's not every woman they ask what do you bring to the table. Because you going to meet a woman that already have a table and a chair, I don't think you are going to ask her what you bring to the table. It's because you don't have a chair, you don't have a table, that's why a man will look at you and ask what you bring to the table.
Yes.
Next question, please. Thank you.
Mama, you're hot.
Thank you.
So there is a saga going up online, up and down. But to me, I don't really know how to place it, right? But I saw your video on Instagram. So that is what motivated me to invite you.
Okay.
And I thank you for coming.
Okay.
So now the question goes this way. It's about Wizkid and Fela. You know, I don't understand the saga. Ma'am, excuse me.
Okay.
To me, I don't find Fela's song interesting. Do you get? I don't find it interesting. But to some people, they found it interesting. I found Wizkid's song interesting more than Fela.
Okay, the only reason I'm not going to fault you for that, not finding Wizkid and Fela's song interesting, is because the people who are supposed to put Fela in this your Gen Z generation did not do it. Okay? Now, like you said, you saw my video and that's why you invited me. Thank you for that. Now, I want to say there is no comparison between Fela and Wizkid.
Now, why did you say so?
Yes, because these two people are two different people. We're actually talking about an icon who has passed and a legend who is present. Now, an icon who stood not just for music, for humanity, for human rights, for freedom. It should not be compared with Wizkid. Wizkid is all about the entertainment part. And he made sure that the entertainment part, which Fela was also doing with his freedom fighting activism, does not just go down the drain. The drain, is that English correct? That's what he did.
now.
If we had another person that would have fought with the freedom part and the activism part of Fela, I think you sitting down here, you will know who Fela is. So I don't think comparing Fela and Wizkid is good, because Wizkid from one day adores Fela.
I saw there
yes,
some
yes, adores Fela.
Yeah.
So the best, if the son Shehu whatever is angry towards some fans that are saying comparing Fela and Wizkid, it's understandable, but not going to the extent that he took it.
Yeah,
because you cannot control all the fans. We have some fans that are crazy.
Yes.
We have some people, even if you tell them Wizkid Fela is the greatest, they would want to tell you who they will pick.
Sure.
Do you understand? So I believe the whole shenanigan online about who is great, it's not even supposed to happen at all.
Ma, but do you know that right now, present now, in this our 21st century, Wizkid is the best Afrobeat.
In your 21st century,
Yeah.
this your Gen Z style.
No.
Okay, nobody is
It's not like it's our Gen word or what.
Wizkid is trending. Wizkid is the man in power.
Okay.
And do you know why Wizkid will continue being there?
No.
Because at 14, his son is already doing the job of his father.
Okay.
That the children they will give birth from now to 14 years will still know Wizkid. If Shehu took it upon himself to say, this your Gen Z will know everything about my father, we will not be having this conversation.
You're right. You're right. So 100% right. But on the other hand, to me, Shehu took it personal.
Let's
Yes.
say he's fighting for his dad, but in
No,
a
you don't need
negative
to
way.
do it like that, because right now, some of us, we don't have that mentality that he has. You get? So you don't need to take it personal, because with social media, we are in our free world era.
It's that free world era that you people now have to use to fight for this country to be better. You know why? I see that the Gen Z, they have enough power. The power our parents did not have, that left only Fela to do the work that time. That's why the country is still bad. If the Gen Z, the power you people have now to be fighting up and down online, if you put it together now and stand so that we have a better country, your children will not be fighting again.
Ma, excuse me, can you tell me one thing that Fela has already done for this country? Because as for me, I don't know.
We fear to fight for freedom. We fear to fight for corruption. That's why the country is still like this. Yes.
Ma, you still don't give me the answer, right? I want to know, what is that thing that Fela has done for this country?
You go come and ask me whether they born me for Fela age.
No, because
am I not? Do I look like Shehu Kuti? Do I look like the Fela family?
Ma, it's not
The
like
little I know is what I've just said.
no.
Can you give me another question?
Ma, please, I'm coming to give you another question. We are not in a hurry.
Okay.
But I just want to know that one thing. Like, everybody calls Fela the legend. They call him this one, they call him that. What is that thing that Fela has done? Is it all about singing?
It's not singing.
I don't understand.
Fela,
They call him the freedom fighter.
Yes, the great Abamiada fought for the freedom of this country. But because he was standing alone, he did not have fearless men like him. That's why he could not win.
Fearless men like very dark man.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. Let me not tell you.
Okay, man.
Very dark man, you said now.
Yes.
Is bold, is audacious.
Okay.
But if only Fela did not divert into personal issues.
Wow.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Fela was about the politics and the politicians. Okay? If very dark man is fighting for us, let's start from the roots. When we uproot them now, we now pick fish out individuals. But the only reason the individuals are dubious and stealing is because the economy is not good. Don't fight from on top. Root the thing from ground. Then you go to the branches.
So are you trying now to tell me that very dark man is not fighting for anything? Like he's not trying for the...
He's trying because social media has made everybody an activist. What am I doing here? Am I not talking for the goodness of the people? Yes. All of us are activists. The only difference with our activism is that at the end of the day, Mark Zuckerberg will pay me and you. But in that time, they not they pay Fela.
But there's some people that is not monetized on Facebook, like very dark man. He said he's not monetized.
I don't see am say you dey find trouble.
Man, no be say I dey find trouble. I'm trying to, it's just
Quote
that
me anywhere. Martins Vincent Ote, a great, audacious, and a very fearless man, is monetized on Facebook,
wow.
YouTube, TikTok, possible Instagram.
Are you serious?
Naija one belle.
But he's making it look like he's not monetized anywhere. He's trying to use
making it look like.
But there's one thing about Very Dark Man that I don't really understand. Sorry that we leave Fela issue to divert to Very Dark Man. Say they say talk, they bring talk.
Yes.
Yes. But there's one thing about Very Dark Man that I don't really get. There was one video there was one picture. Sorry, there was one picture they uploaded on social media. I think it's 2 weeks ago. They were trying to say that it's an apple. A white man eating apple. Yes, all the apples they were eating bit by bit, half. Yes. But on the other hand, I just relaxed to observe that it's true. There are so many cases that Very Dark Man did not finish. I don't know why, but he's trying.
Let's put it this way.
Yes.
A tree cannot make a forest. Okay. A tree cannot make a forest. Yes, of a tree, he has a truth a bit. He has a lot of case unserved. Saying we still have some cases that he actually did accomplish. We have only that man. If only him is doing it, he cannot do it. If he's really doing it for the masses, he cannot do it. The work cannot be done by one person. Check out everybody that is crying for the freedom of this country on social media space. Fans, you Gen Z have put problem in all of them. I am for Peter. I am for Mama P. I am for the same thing. That fella was standing alone. A tree does not make a forest. If we really need to make this country a better place, we have to work together. And to me, I'm not a fan of Very Dark Man. I used to be a fan of Very Dark Man when he was doing all the what they call it, cream and all that and all that. Immediately he started doing personal thing. That's why I stepped back. Okay. A true fighter does not choose friends, does not have favorites. Now he has favorites. He has people he cannot talk down on. So that's it. He's a great guy. He's very audacious. I swear. He's fearless.
You know the green.
If only he go cut all those fancy and let's work to the government.
Yeah, this one is my best person.
Work for the government.
Yes.
So,
but I think that somebody in government. Allegedly
they put person for police station.
There's a saga between Very Dark Man and Bilo.
Hey!
Yes.
That is one of the most hilarious, sweet, pettiness of all pettiness saga. I think Very Dark Man and Bilo will make good friends.
Really?
Yes.
So?
I think the both of them are seen suffer, shake the dambaza growing up. One could not handle the heat and sold out morality, morals. The other one stood ground and fought his way through. If only, trust me, if only Very Dark Man knows he will become a very big man in life, he will not shoot shortcuts to mess up. That's what is fighting him. I think the both of them will make good friends.
But do you really think that Bilo actually trademarked the raptors?
It's an Anambra man.
Everything is possible.
When I mean anything is possible, they are very, how would I say, they are very resilient. Okay? When it comes to, I want to do something good for myself, they have this strength, they push. He might do it not from the bad aspect, just to make money. Because for his business. So because check it, Very Dark Man said he's the most influential person on social media space. And it would be stupid that by now we still do not have those die-hard followers, not start selling things with very dark man's name. Like you used to be a very strong fan. That's it. I'm surprised.
I'm a strong fan of
I'm surprised you don't have one thing. A very dark man buns on this your shop. Yes. Very dark man cake. You have it. You sell drinks. You can just customize a drink and put VDM brand. You see raters, they will come here. Do you get? It's not a bad thing. To me, Billboard is just doing business. If I'm a diet ratter, forget it. On my cake, I will have it on my playlist, my price list, ratter's cake.
So don't
special
you think
cake.
It will cause problem?
It will not. He's an influential person. You use his influence to make yourself better. I don't think there's any problem. It's love and life. PDM is a very great. I like this.
But you're not his fan anymore.
I'm not later.
I know you did not, but you just choose to.
I just used to be on the very. I cannot be following when I have mind on my own. You understand? I've noticed now some people who are very strong, they will see that VDM have said something bad. They cannot tell him, and I'm not that kind of a person. So if I come, they do rather, if I continue correcting him, I will not be a prodigal rather.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be there, because I will definitely tell him when he does something wrong.
Well, there's one thing I'm trying to figure out. If truly that very dark man trademarked his own business name on he said it's 2024. Is it possible for Billboard to also trademark that name?
I'm not a lawyer. I don't work in trademark office. I don't know. But the truth is, Billboard is not stupid to use a name he has not trademarked to open an app. He's smarter than that. So definitely there's a problem somewhere.
Because I know very dark man very well. He would have gone straight to the point to sue him. But there's no sue.
He doesn't sue them.
Yes.
He doesn't
So that
sue.
means
He was showing us monkey and animal. Yeah.
Wow, so many things is
The
happening.
truth is, I just want to beg everybody that is following very dark man, shouting hard. Social media space is a place where people make money. So the people you are following and shouting, they are collecting money every month. And today is 23rd. They don't collect money. So instead of you are selling rattle rice, selling rattle beans, selling rattle pop-off, or you are making money from Facebook, don't be stupid. Data is not cheap. That data is not cheap.
I think I will start selling very dark man doctor.
You will sell.
I will sell.
I'm telling you.
I will.
So you've been shouting. You don't know how much you have spent on data. Open a brand. Very dark man boxers. You sell. They took somebody from outside that does not like you people to start using their name to say you are sitting down. Please go and open rattle shop.
Rattle shop or boxers.
Saturday that you please go and clean. Do pop-off, cold soap. Write it, rattle egg roll. You will sell it 1,000.
I thought you're a caterer. You can also do that.
I'm not a rattle now. Go and be rattle for follow like the shout. Rattle pop-off, rattle boss.
But there's another saga that I want to ask, and I just want you to be honest. It's about Chris and Doris Organo. You know,
yes, the thing you people don't even drag too much.
Ma, please let me just say something. I don't think a woman at that age of her age will come to online to disgrace herself.
That lady is going through a lot.
On what?
Let me not tell you.
So if do you want to tell me if Chris should get married to her, she will not go through a lot. She will not come out to
okay, that's another part. Now let me not tell you. The worst thing, pray that in this life as you are in Nigeria, and you are a Nigerian, and you are being with you. Pray that you don't have problem with an influential person. Somebody that already have fan base. Pray you don't have problem with that person. No matter what you say, they will not believe you. Whether you like it or not. Doris is going through a lot. She might not be a saint because, like you rightly said, if Chris has married her, maybe we will not hear all these things she's saying. But at the same time, even if they marry her, she will not be at peace.
But she won't say it out.
Yeah, you might not hear. And does it change the fact that a pastor is doing doggy? No.
But they are the ones that carry themselves to that place.
As they carry themselves to that place, he bad the pastor to know that have congregation.
So I want to ask you a question. Is it right for Doris to leave her matrimonial home to go and meet a pastor?
Do you know what the spirit of hypnotizing is?
Ma, please, what is
I am not
hypnotize?
saying they hypnotize anybody, but I'm saying
What is the meaning of?
if
Can
you
break it
like
down?
now,
Okay.
every morning you wake up, it's my voice you hear. The first thing you hear. Before you sleep, it's my voice you hear. You have no choice. My voice will be in your head. Okay?
I believe so. Are you trying to tell me that Doris leaving her? Like, I just want to know the reason why she left her
Make una
husband.
help Doris o. A lady coming out to tell you that two men of God give her Hannah. And una dey look at the, is either you help her or stop saying anything about her.
How do we come? How do we help? And there's a thing she's saying that Chris tie him brother.
That one no dey.
I'm not there for that.
I
don't
wan drink
understand.
water. Any more question?
No, ma, please, I want to know. I want to know this.
I dey go the church.
Eh?
I dey go the church. I be Doris sister.
Ma, you know, you're a very, very famous person. I think you should know all these things now. And there's one person I want to...
Zazi Rabbit TV, your money for interview don expire. Don't talk about people for trouble. What else? What else you want to say?
Ma, there's one thing I want to ask. I know that person is your friend, but you not agree to talk about her. Yes, your friend. I don't want to call her name. It's your friend. I know you not agree to talk about her, but...
Mother and
Yeah.
what do you want to say?
I want to know about her marriage. What happened? What really happened?
Her real name on Instagram is Real Mother N.
Yeah.
Dr. Anita Joseph.
Is she not a doctor?
Yeah, she has a doctorate degree.
Wow.
So anything you want to hear about her, go. You know she's not a minister, right? She will answer you clean and clear. All right? Thank you very much. Any other thing?
Ma, please, I want to ask. I want to ask. Sorry. I know she's your person. That's why I don't want to go further. But there is no problem. Let's just forget about it, right? Now, I want to ask. There is this thing I'm seeing online. Go to DK, you know.
Oh, that's my Roy baby. Yes, that's a woman who got her touch. You do not know. I know where you want to go because I saw your video. You were saying she's doing all the drama online. She's doing. If they can be showing bum bum and breast and be doing Chinese spin with the worldly thing, why can't her do her own with the godly things? This year we will tight you people on the social media space.
So, ma, do you believe that what she's doing, she's right?
Nobody has the monopoly of doing.
Is she not Jeremiah?
When you don't do.
No, I'm trying to ask you now because I don't understand.
Have you forgotten that she's an actor and she can actually interpret God in a craft?
Okay.
She can actually interpret the ways of God with her craft. The Bible said the gift of man make way for him. My dear, be ready because you will see a lot of action film, godly wise from tone to decay. Any other thing? The Bible says we are the light of the world. And you see light, you cannot put light under the table. He said the light shine and shine into the darkness, and that may comprehend it not. Just as you wear black cloth now. Yes. Any question?
Ma, there's a question. Yes, what I want to ask is that she says she's not a born again. She's not God body now. You want to add this? I don't know. Now, what happened to the tattoo? So the tattoo is not godly.
Let me not tell you.
Okay.
The Bible says, though your sin might be red, as you come, it shall be white as snow. Now you dey see tattoo, na skin dey body. You dey hear me? Now you dey see tattoo with your naked worldly eyes. That tattoo now is gone. He said, come unto me, all you that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. She has found rest, so have rest with yourself so you don't be judging a tattoo.
I'm not judging, I'm
any
just
question again? Any other question?
I don't know, man. Ma, let's talk.
Let me drink your lacasera.
It's not lacasera. This is decline wine. ma, wait. I want to ask something. I want to ask. There is a boy that just, I don't know. I'm seeing so many things online about the speed they do what I don't know. I'm just seeing that boy for the first time, right? What happened to Bella? I don't know. Like, a boy.
You call this. What happened to Bella? You know what you would have done? This question is not going well. Ask me what happened to Abasha. And because I don't know how we came all the way and we are entering Bella.
So as I was saying, I was trying to let you know that this grandma, why they sleep now for interview?
Why I not go sleep? Wetin happen? From one interview to another, from one question to another, wetin happen? If you want to ask people question, go find them for their house, interview them. Wetin, what's all this one? I'm tired.
Papo.